Alex Eala, a Filipino tennis sensation, has inked a huge 3-year contract worth an incredible $45 million with Nike, one of the largest sportswear companies in the world. Yes, you heard correctly. A rising talent who has been making headlines in the tennis world has been paid $45 million. However, this is when things start to get truly fascinating and, to be honest, quite dramatic. While Nike is extending a warm welcome to Eala, they are also ignoring Aryna Sabalenka, the current world #1, who has been a part of their brand for years. After extensively observing Alex Eala, Nike has come to the conclusion that she is the tennis player of the future, particularly in the Asian market. There have been thousands of people swarming the streets to watch Eala perform, according to reports. Nike felt they needed to move quickly because of the electrifying atmosphere surrounding her. Why? Since there were other people who were also interested. Nike did not want a recurrence of what transpired with Coco Gauff, and New Balance and Adidas were both actively chasing Eala. Do you recall when New Balance defeated Nike in the Coco Gauff match? Since then, they have been cursing themselves for the huge hit that was dealt to the brand. Gauff has emerged as one of tennis's most marketable athletes, yet Nike led her to elude them. They were resolved to avoid the same error twice. They therefore seized the chance with Eala as soon as they noticed it. And can you really blame them? There is no denying the hype surrounding Eala. Right now, although neither Nike nor Eala's camp have officially verified the terms of the contract, a number of outlets are claiming that it is worth $45 million over 3 years, with potential add-ons that may increase its value even more. Here's the worst part though. Eala is receiving more than a typical endorsement contract. In Southeast Asia, she is being promoted as Nike's spokesperson. Guys, that's a big deal. By effectively announcing that Eala will serve as their regional ambassador, Nike is placing a significant wager on her celebrity to boost sales and brand awareness throughout Southeast Asia. Consider the implications of that. Nike is making significant investments in Eala's future by providing her with not only cash but also a platform and a position that carries a great deal of responsibility and prominence. She is receiving the same kind of attention and care as the other top athletes on their roster, making her feel like a celebrity. Being a Nike trademark athlete comes with all the bells and whistles, including bespoke clothing and marketing initiatives. Let's address the elephant in the room now. Sabalenka Aryna. Sabalenka has been neglected while Eala has been lavished with attention and this enormous contract. And there is no greater striking difference. Sabalenka has been requesting contract enhancements from Nike for years. She has expressed her desire for recognition commensurate with her standing as one of the world's best players. Sabalenka explicitly addressed the problem of seeking an all-encompassing, one-of-a-kind clothing appropriate for her status as the world's best player before to the season. She believed Nike should have treated her that way.
Yeah, unfortunately next season it's not gonna be that special for me, but exactly.
But what was said by Nike? No, they said. They stated that they would not grant Sabalenka the recognition she demanded. Give it some time to sink in. Nike told Sabalenka, the world #1 and multiple Grand Slam champion, that she wasn't worth the money for a distinctive outfit. Conversely, Nike moved quickly to sign Eala to a huge contract after realizing how popular she was becoming and the excitement she was creating. Isn't the message really obvious?
From tennis fans once again after Aryna Sabalenka said that she would not be getting any star treatment at the Slams next year. I'll discuss whether Aryna is truly being snubbed by the swoosh brand.
Sabalenka has spent years working for Nike. She is a big title winner. She has consistently topped the ranks. Despite this, Nike refused to give in to her demands. However, IA, a young player with undeniable talent who hasn't yet attained Sabalenka's level of success, receives a $45 million contract and becomes the face of Nike in a whole region. It's astonishing how disrespectful they are to Sabalenka.
She's been in the headlines this season alone multiple times, first for smashing her racket following her Australian Open loss to Madison Keys, and then of course that infamous Roland Garros press conference situation where she downplayed Coco Gauff's success, and she faced a lot of criticism for that.
But hold on, there's more to this tale, and it becomes much more complicated. According to reports, Nike and Sabalenka's relationship has been declining for some time, and thing that she has been requesting. However, it appears that things are rapidly going in the wrong direction, and their partnership may not even last through the remainder of this year. What went wrong then? Well, a number of elements are involved. The first was Sabalenka's well-known defeat at the US Open by Madison Keys. She had a difficult time with it, and it appears Nike wasn't happy with the outcome. More importantly though, were Sabalenka's divisive remarks against Coco Gauff following Gauff's Roland Garros victory. The tennis community was greatly offended by those remarks, and Nike, which places a high importance on its reputation, was not pleased to be linked to the incident. On and off the court, Nike has been moving farther away from Sabalenka. According to reports, the company is not defending her actions, and as the problems mount, it's becoming obvious that Nike is consciously choosing to distance itself from Sabalenka. Even if it means severing relations with a highly regarded athlete, they are defending their reputation and brand image in the sports industry. However, it doesn't end there. Despite Nike's apparent warnings regarding Sabalenka's behavior and deeds, nothing changed. Sabalenka was recorded on camera complaining at the WTA finals, and there are even rumors that she was assaulting Elena Rybakina's race following her defeat in the championship match. I want to make this obvious now. These are grave accusations that, if verified, pose a significant issue. Sabalenka's treatment of her opponents throughout the tournament apparently significantly angered Nike, which was already dissatisfied with a number of facets of their relationship with her. It appears that these behavioral problems have damaged Nike and Sabalenka's relationship beyond saving. Nike may be looking to move on, as seen by the inflammatory remarks, the on-court frustrations, and the alleged maltreatment of other players. Additionally, it appears that Nike has decided where they want to allocate their resources going forward with the signing of Alex Eala. For Sabalenka, the timing of all of this is especially cruel. Imagine what it would be like to be her. You are the best in the world. You have several Grand Slam victories. 4 years, you have been pleading with your sponsor to give you the credit you believe you are due, but they have always refused. Then, as if overnight, they turn around and offer a younger player who is extremely gifted but hasn't reached your level of success a huge $45 million contract. That must be painful. And from Nike's point of view, it's obvious that they're considering a number of elements while making this business decision. Indeed, Eala has a lot of potential and is creating a lot of enthusiasm, particularly in regions where Nike hopes to expand. However, this goes beyond simply having good tennis skills. Marketability, conduct, public perception, and who can best represent the brand in the future are all important considerations. Additionally, it is evident that Nike has determined that Eala is a superior investment than Sabalenka at this time. It's quite obvious what Sabalenka is being told. Nike has moved on. They are putting all of their effort into their new star. Given this enormous contract, it seems improbable that Sabalenka will receive an offer that even comes near to her expectations. As a matter of fact, her relationship with Nike may be gone. What will happen to Sabalenka next? Music. Well, if things with Nike keep going this way, she's going to have to find a new sponsor. Although there are alternative companies, losing a collaboration with Nike is a big financial and prestige setback. Eala, on the other hand, has a fantastic opportunity. Now that she has the support of one of the largest companies in the world, it is her responsibility to fulfill that promise and demonstrate that Nike made the correct decision. It will be interesting to watch how everything develops over the next few months because this whole situation is really insane. Please share your ideas in the comments section below. Do you believe Nike made the correct choice? Is the treatment of Sabalenka unjust? Or was it her actions that led to this circumstance? What are your thoughts on Alex Eala receiving this enormous contract? Tell me your thoughts. For more tennis news and analysis, remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one, and thanks for watching. And just like that, the tennis world may have witnessed a major shift in power, not just on the court but off it. Nike has made its statement. Loud, clear, strategic. A reported $45 million investment in Alex Eala. A 3-year commitment. A regional ambassador role. Superstar treatment. custom outfits, marketing campaigns, full backing of one of the biggest sports brands on the planet. That's not just a contract. That's a declaration. Nike is betting on the future. But at the same time, this move casts a long shadow over Aryna Sabalenka, a reigning world #1, a multiple Grand Slam champion, and a player who has carried the brand for years. And that's where this story becomes bigger than just tennis. Because this isn't only about talent. It's about image, marketability, regional influence, brand identity, long-term vision. From Nike's perspective, this may be a calculated business decision. Southeast Asia is a rapidly growing market. Alex Eala represents youth, excitement, and a new fan base that's hungry for representation at the highest level of tennis. The buzz around her is real. The crowds are growing. The momentum is undeniable. Brands move where momentum goes. But here's the emotional side of it. Imagine being Sabalenka. You fight to become world #1. You win major titles. You stay loyal to your sponsor. You ask for recognition that matches your status. Custom outfits, special treatment, branding that reflects your ranking. And you're told no. Then, almost overnight, another player is given exactly that. And more. That has to hurt. And whether you agree with Nike's move or not, it raises a serious question. Is modern sports sponsorship more about performance or personality and market appeal? Because let's be honest, brands are no longer just backing champions. They're backing stories. They're backing influence. They're backing markets. And in this case, Nike seems to believe that Alex Eala represents the future of tennis in Asia, and possibly beyond. Now the pressure shifts. For Eala, this is a golden opportunity, but also a massive responsibility. When a global brand invests that kind of money in you, expectations skyrocket. Every match matters more. Every headline matters more. Every performance will be analyzed under a brighter spotlight than ever before. She's not just playing for rankings now. She's playing as the face of a region. And that kind of pressure can either build a superstar or break one. As for Sabalenka, this could be a turning point. Sometimes when a champion feels overlooked, maybe this marks the end of an era between her and Nike. Either way, one thing is certain. This story is far from over. Because in modern sports, sponsorship decisions don't just affect branding. They influence narratives, rivalries, and even legacies. So now I want to hear from you. Did Nike make the right call investing big in youth and regional growth? Or should loyalty and proven dominance have mattered more? Is Sabalenka being unfairly treated? Or did off-court controversies and public image play a role in this shift? And most importantly, 5 years from now, will we look back at this as a genius move? Or a massive mistake? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's have a real discussion about this because this isn't just drama. This is business, strategy, and the future of tennis colliding in real time. If you enjoyed this deep dive, make sure you hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe if you're new here for more tennis news, analysis, and behind-the-scenes stories like this. Turn on notifications so you never miss the next big update. Because trust me, this situation is going to evolve quickly. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. And I'll see you in the next one. Tennis Fire.